Hello everyone, my name is Kanyam Kanyisa and you are watching Joburg Today.
This is Joburg Today, a city in protest. The protest that has brought much of the daily activities in Johannesburg to a virtual standstill as they gather in thousands in public spaces and on roads to have their voices heard. Opomo Sheko is out talking to some of the protesters.
Bless all the citizens of our special and unique country, South Africa.
For far too long, South Africans have been passive about what is going on in our country. It's a travesty to think that an organization like the ANC, where people died for that organization, that Zuma is prepared to trash it to the extent that he has. And now he's going and he's trashing our country. As civil society, we need to stand up. It's not good enough that we just think we can vote once every 5 years. It's not good enough. We need to really get out there in mass and let them hear our voice as the people of this country, that we could be this formidable nation, but the pillaging is to such an extent that we can't get growth because they're stealing so much.
We didn't go to work today just because we want our president to know Uguti, we are very serious about what we're saying. So South Africa today is united just to show how important we are, you understand, and how important our rights are to us.
As it is now, really, I'm really proud of South African. It's great. It's a great day today. As we see, you can also see that black and white. Yeah, we said Zuma must fall. Really.
I think finally the country's starting to come together. Everybody's standing together. All colours, races, different people coming from different places with different mindsets. Because everybody understands that what Jacob Zuma and his cronies are trying to do is divide us. And we're here today to stand together, the whole of South Africa, to fight against this. We're not going to allow him to do that to us. We've come such a long way, in the last 20-something years, and the time has come for everybody to stand up and challenge him.
For more of the social media storm erupting around this event, Tumi will cheer more from the studio. What's the latest, Tumi?
Thank you very much, Nashina. Social media is alive and filled with activity as South Africans unite to demonstrate their anger towards President Jacob Zuma. With hashtags and trending topics like March for Change, Zuma Must Fall, SA Unite, and more, we take a look at how Joburgers are expressing their dissatisfaction with the latest cabinet reshuffle. Both anti and pro-Zuma marches have gathered in various areas, including the Luthuli House and Beyers-Naudé Drive. Residents from neighboring suburbs along Beyers-Naudé Drive started gathering from early this morning.
Zuma must go! 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 Zuma must go!
ANC members and members of the MKVA have gathered outside Luthuli House to show support for the ruling party and president, as well as to protect the ANC headquarters amid mass action around the country calling for President Jacob Zuma to resign. While many have taken to the streets to protest, some people have decided to make their impressions felt by driving through the streets of Johannesburg with messages on their vehicles, and others recording and posting home videos as a form of protest.
Jy, wanneer gaan sy regkom? Wanneer gaan sy regkom? Wil net klomp vroumense, jou onnoslike ding, kyk hoe lyk die land. Sy is onnoslik, sy is
That's all we have on the social media right now. Back to you, Nashina.
The Gauteng department will be celebrating entrepreneurship talent in the townships in Carnival City tomorrow. This ties in well with the province's goal of supporting township economies. Well, to get more information on this prestigious event, we chatted to Leah Manenje.
In studio, we have the acting CEO of Gauteng Enterprise Propeller, Leah Manenje. Leah, you're here basically to tell us about the Gauteng Township Awards. What is that all about?
Thank you so much for having me. The Township Entrepreneurship Awards are a product of the Township Economy Revitalization Strategy. You would recall that when the new administration started, one of the things they introduced developed was a strategy to revitalize our township economy and to make sure that those people in the township can now participate in the mainstream economy. So the Township Awards are culminated from that as an effort to reward those people that are doing exceedingly well in townships, those people that are able to create jobs in the townships, and to be really able to showcase to private sector, because normally private sector will say, well, there isn't enough business people in the township, so we are unable to support them. So we're simply using the Township Awards as part of us showcasing the talent that's there, but also creating access to market, because one of the challenges of our businesses in the townships is that they will complain that nobody's buying from them. So they normally would want to rely on government, and we're simply saying, but talent is here, private sector is here, the quality is there of the products, so we're matching that and we're using the awards as one of those things to showcase that talent. The criteria is clear, only for township-based businesses. And we're doing this because we want to introduce the township into the mainstream economy, because we've always had businesses running in the townships. But we've never had a chance to find a way of making sure that they can participate in the mainstream or be able to sell to a formal market, which is just outside the township. So we're only focusing on township-based, South African-owned businesses. It could be, the age has no limit. Anybody who qualifies to work and be able to produce something and sell something to anybody. Somebody who's profitable, somebody who's creating jobs. So that's the criteria we're using. So what is unique about these awards? There's so many entrepreneurship awards in the country, but what differentiates ours is that it's the first of its kind, where only emphasis is just on township-based entrepreneurship and nothing else.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy DJ Sab with the best thing ever from YFM 99.2, and you are watching Joburg Today.
Be sure to view our City News coverage on this day as it unfolds. That's all for now. Thank you for watching.